How do there, guys, and welcome back to Edgar TV, where today what we're going to do is have a look through the Kim Huybrechts Gerwin Price darts match. Now, anyone who follows me on Twitter, at the Edgar501, the tag's at the bottom there, you will know that I was tweeting all the way through this game. I absolutely loved it. Two players playing at the peak of their game, showing the emotion and the passion and what it means to them. Now, one thing I don't like is just getting on with things. You know, it's something to be said about that, but I like to see what players are feeling. I like to join in with that emotion. I like to know that they're caring. If they care, then I care. If it looks like someone doesn't care, then how can you care with it as well? We saw that last night. Two players going head to head. Excellent game, had every single thing, went down to a deciding leg. However, there was a moment in the game that we're just going to have a little look through today. Kirk Bevins, the referee, having to step in at a moment between Gerwin Price and Kim Huybrechts, as Kim Huybrechts made a complaint to the referee, and it all spilled over to the back of the stage. Now, when we look into this, there's obviously well, I say two sides of a story. There's normally three sides. There's side A, side B, and the truth. Both will make it suit. However, so let's have a look through what's been said and what's happened since the event. We're going to start here. Now, this one really interested me because of this word here, cheat. This was an interview with Kim Huybrechts. It was done in Dutch, so if you read through, you're probably not going to know what it's saying here, especially if you don't read Dutch, which a lot of the Edgar Nation don't. But look, if you guys have translated it here for you so I can put it through for you, it might not come through very clear, so I'll abbreviate little bits because, you know, when you translate country to country, it breaks it up a little bit. Basically, it says he should have won, very simple, can't say much more than that, it hurts. Exactly, I think Kim should have won as well. He had 8 big chances in that game, 3 darts, and 2 darts to break the throw. They was the big ones. He does mention that he missed 21 arrows, but obviously I think it's those 8 that really matter. Then he goes on to make some quotes here. He says he just yells all the time. He admits he does it too, but he says he does it when he walks past him and when he's next to him. That is where he puts the cheat comment in. He says, as the English would say, he's a cheat. But he likes to do it. Is it difficult to maintain focus? Very hard. I don't mind if someone yells or cheers, but not next to me, and that's what he did. So this article also has a response from Price saying that the crowd was tough and Kim was tough, but it's part of competition. He does mention in here, though, as well, that he sometimes tried to interfere with my throw by standing next to me. So I took it back to him and I said, now it's right. You know, so basically he's saying Kim was trying to interfere with his throw and he returned the favour, basically. He also said quite similar in his interview with Sky Sports after the game with Polly James, who asked him what the incident was about. Price basically played it down a little bit, but did say that Kim was doing something towards him and he retaliated it. And then at this point, when Price goes over to speak to him, he basically just said, okay, we're level now, that's 1-1, let's get on with the game. Seen a couple of posts on social media, Facebook groups, Twitter, things like that, that say it's to do with Gerwin Price cutting across him and standing on his foot. Well, actually, that comes from this moment here. It's when Price went over to speak to him. He goes to lean in. You can see how Kim's got staggered feet at that point. Gerwin Price accidentally, by the looks of there, just stands on his toe as he's leaning into to have a bit of a chat with him. So that's not from the actual incident. That standing on the foot thing comes from after. And as you can see here, it's non-deliberate and doesn't really affect the overall incident. If it was mentioned afterwards, it was from this point. And obviously there's more interviews and articles where basically they're saying very similar things. Obviously this morning, a little bit different. Kim Huybrechts has put this tweet out, says 1 of 2, well, after a night's sleep. What a game, enjoyed that. We all did, Kim. It was a fantastic game, absolutely loved it. Still think I should have took my chance and should have won. Winky face. I think most people that watched the game would be fair in saying that maybe you should have won. Definitely. Does still have a couple of digs here. Says world number 1 in brackets for now. Strange one to put. I think he's going to be number 1 for quite some time. It says Gezi maybe shouldn't do it next time. So basically what's happened there is in the interviews afterwards, Gerwin Price has said that every time he plays Kim, it always goes this way, and Kim makes it boisterous, and that Gerwin Price normally comes through that situation. Which he kind of does against most people, world number 1 and the world champion. If he gets his chance, he'll go even louder. I was really enjoying the celebrations. I was wondering where it's going to go. I thought the winning celebration at the end was a little bit tame, from Going Price. I was hoping maybe you'd have done a naked stage dive into the crowd or something, but it didn't quite happen. And then says he respects the boy, but a bit less talking and more walking. What we saw on screen was the World Championship screen covering everything up at the time, because obviously they were showing the replay. So you had this green box. As the box came back, you can see literally, I mean, I've cut the edges off here so it zoomed in, but you can see literally Kim has approached the jockey and he's turned around. It looks like he says hey as Going Price is walking past him, comes back away from the jockey. So this would kind of support what they've both said in interviews, in the fact that it just looks like Price had a prolonged celebration in terms of winning that last leg to go 3-2 up in this set. Like I say though, I absolutely love this game personally. Going Price just 2 months ago did an interview when you sit down with the media and things. He says he used to love playing Kim Huybrechts because of these sort of situations and these games and these fires, and he loves it when someone gives it back. So he didn't know exactly what he's coming into. Kim was lived up to that. Going lived up to that. They gave us a great spectacle. I think we could get something similar in the next game. Dirk van Dijvenbode loves to have a bit of a fiery one. So I think we could see another situation. Maybe not as heated as this one, but we could get another hot game there in terms of the last 16 game. And I think it's going to fire Gezi up in that one as well. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do hit a like on it. I'll catch you soon for some more Edgar TV.